was an experience I will never forget.
In our clear winner, SIFE Singapore 2009 is once again Singapore Polytechnic.
I was the president for SP Student Entrepreneur Club, and I was given an opportunity to take part in Students in Free Enterprise or SIFE national competition. We competed with local universities and polytechnics, and we emerged as national champions. My friends and I were given an opportunity to represent SP and Singapore in SIFE World Cup held in Germany. It was an enriching and fulfilling experience as I get to interact with students from all over the world, and we competed with 40 other countries. And we are glad that we managed to place Singapore in one of the top 15 countries with the best social innovation projects. I'm thankful for SP for giving me such a wonderful exposure. Thank you.
Since year 1, I have participated in a community service project called the Health Mapping Exercise, which is organized in collaboration with Singapore Heart Foundation. In this project, we conduct free door-to-door health screening for the elderly residents living in 1- and 2-room units. In year 2 and year 3, I took on the leadership role as organizing chairperson of this health mapping exercise. It was a unique and rewarding experience for me because not only was I able to interact with the residents, I was also able to inspire my juniors to take on the same leadership roles as I do. And on top of all this, the house visits taught me that the common language of people everywhere is often kindness and compassion. Overall, it was an awesome experience.
During my second year in Singapore Polytechnic, I was selected and trained to take part in the Philippine Overseas Community Project. The main objective of this project is to do the house wiring project for the villagers who can't afford to install lighting in their houses. Besides that, we also went to the secondary school to teach the students how to use computer software such as Microsoft Word, PowerPoint and Excel. I'm glad I took part in this community service project because I make new friends and learn new culture. In the future, I will do more community service work because I find it more rewarding to give than to take.
Well, during my 3 years stay in SP, I had many memorable experiences. One of such is the Overseas Industrial Training Program. For the program, I went to Makassar, Indonesia during my second year semester holidays. The program consists of a footpath construction meant for the local villagers there, and also we had a student action program where we interacted with the local students in the Polytechnic. We had the opportunity to explore Makassar, we visited the mountainous area, and also experiencing a 2-night stay in the village. During the footpath construction, I managed to implement the things I learned in SP, such as the different techniques of construction. Through this program, I've learned to be grateful of things I have in life, and also I would like to thank SP for giving me this opportunity.
For my internship, I had the pleasure of working with local composer Joe Ng as music arranger for Kevin Tong's new movie Kidnapper.
一个没有了孩子的父母，他不配有名字，因为他没有负起责任保护他自己儿子。我就是这个人。
During my course of study at SP, I learned film scoring techniques that I was able to apply while working on the movie.
我的儿子到底在哪里呀？
Although I had to work long hours and produce a large amount of music in just a short span of time, I had a lot of fun. Music production is definitely what I want to do as a career, and that's why I joined SP's Music and Audio Technology program.
This is the Symphonic Band Room, a place that brings back many happy memories for me and a place where we come together to make music together. I joined the band in year 1 and I played the trombone. Then in year 2 I was appointed the concert coordinator and I organized 2 concerts, I Believe in Music and Musical Delights. Organizing the 2 concerts was like an extension of my course because in DMC we study about events management. The process was a learning opportunity for me because it taught me to better appreciate how a concert is put together and the different elements that contribute to making an event successful.
I'm in the SP Dragon Boat team since I was in year 1, and one of our proudest moments was winning the Plate Championship during the Sabah International Sprints race in 2009. It was a tough race because we had rowers from other countries like the Philippines, Japan and Malaysia, but we put on a good fight and emerged as the top Polytechnic for Dragon Boat during the race. In addition, we also secured second place for both the Opens category and the Tertiary category for men's in 2008, and that was actually our highlight for the whole 2008. Despite having a small incident where a bumboat actually collided with our Dragon Boat and injuring some of our rowers, we pushed on and we secured second place.
Welcome to Singapore Polytechnic Tennis Courts, and this is my second home in SP. I've been very passionate about tennis since primary school, and when I came to SP, in year 1 I represented SP to play in the Poly ITE tennis tournament, and we won gold in that year. Subsequently, in my 3rd year, I was selected as the captain of the tennis school team, and I led my team to win a silver medal. And I'm very thankful that SP has given me this chance to lead my team and to represent the school to bring a medal back.
Find your passion and be aggressive in pursuing your dreams. Remember, no dream is too big to be accomplished.
Over the past 3 years in SP, I've made many friends and they've helped me along the way, and I'll never ever forget them. So one word of advice is to cherish the friendship you've made and stay connected with them.
Although we are graduated from SP, it will always remain a place in our hearts. I hope that we can also contribute back to SP in whatever ways we can as alumnus.
Education is not just about getting good grades, it's also about molding one's character. And I believe SP has given us a holistic education that enables each and every one of us to be well-rounded individuals to take on the real world.
Go where there is no path, where no one has ever ventured to, and leave a trail behind. That is when you become a legend.
Each year, Singapore Polytechnic is proud to honour our top graduates, outstanding individuals who have achieved academic success. This year, we pay tribute to the following 7 graduates who have made their mark with us. Dubbed as the engineering poster boy, Yi Zhengkang has definitely earned this honour. Since the tender age of 11, when he participated in the National Junior Robotics Competition, he was destined for a future in engineering. Today, the former Chung Cheng High School student is an example for all to follow. Winning the Model Student Award in 2010, he is also the top student in the Diploma in Aerospace Electronics course and recipient of the Lee Kuan Yew Award. Zhengkang says his success of obtaining a perfect GPA score of 4.0 is due to an undying passion for engineering and cohesive teamwork with classmates. The highlight of his studies was a 7-week attachment with an aviation company in China, which proved to be a real eye-opener. Zhengkang has also nurtured a love of community work and contributed to such efforts in Chiang Mai, Thailand. Zhengkang has already been offered a place to study engineering in NTU and NUS. Justin Ross Clark is proof that a mother's love is an empowering and life-changing force. Since young, he had the privilege of being educated in schools in New Zealand and the United Kingdom. But Justin did not push himself to excel until a turning point. Appreciating the challenges his mother faced as a single parent and her sacrifices, Justin made up his mind to work hard. He not only topped the Diploma in Infocom Security Management course with a perfect GPA score of 4.0, Justin also clinched the Lee Kuan Yew Award this year. Having a desire to try new things and his limited knowledge of local food, Justin and his friends set up the Food Connoisseur Club in Singapore Polytechnic, now a popular club with more than 200 members. Today, Justin has accepted the offer to read Arts and Social Science at the NUS and hopes to join the Armed Forces or Police Force one day to give back to society. Armed with an O-level aggregate score of 5 points, Desmond Tiam Wei knew his options were limitless. But the former Commonwealth Secondary School student wanted only one thing: to pursue his dream of studying biomedical science in Singapore Polytechnic. In his 3 years at SP, Desmond developed a heart for community service. His commitment and dedication towards the Singapore Heart Foundation's health mapping exercise saw him appointed as the organizing chairman and executive committee mentor, nurturing successes for the program. Even after receiving the Model Student Award in 2009, Desmond continued to balance his studies with his passion to give back to society. Today, with a near-perfect GPA score of 3.987, he receives the Lee Kuan Yew Award. But Desmond's learning journey was not without challenges. He had to cope with the loss of his beloved grandmother. Despite his impending exams, he kept her company during her last days. Desmond has been offered a place in the Yong Lu Lin School of Medicine, NUS. Ong Clinton has come a long way from his days of manning the ice cream shop in Anglican High School. Today, the recipient of the To Chin Chai Gold Medal is setting his sights on a career in law and the food and beverage industry. So how did it all begin? Encouraged by both his siblings who were SP students, Clinton opted to study business administration at SP to further his dream of setting up shop one day. Grounding himself with a strong cause foundation, Clinton headed the School of Business Club, led a student group to Cambodia for community service, and secured an overseas internship attachment in the United Arab Emirates in the Middle East. All of these experiences at SP have made Clinton a mature, confident, and broad-minded individual. With a GPA score of 3.964, Clinton has been offered a place in NTU's double degree Accountancy and Business course. Former Victoria School student Suresh Kumar Sarat first ventured into the world of online commerce at the tender age of 12. Earning US $200 at such a young age ignited his interest in online marketing. He chose to study Business Information Technology at Singapore Polytechnic to master the art of managing academic and life pursuits. As a pioneer student in SP who traveled to the United Arab Emirates for his internship, Suresh was outstanding in his role as an IT webmaster. Building on this stint, Suresh co-founded Creed Media Private Limited, a flash game advertising company, and won a $50,000 grant from Spring Singapore. Today, Creed Media counts big names such as Microsoft, FNN, Singtel, Kaplan, Andersons, and others as its clients. With a GPA score of 3.993, the winner of the Lo Guan On Gold Medal is now looking to join a local university, and we can definitely expect greater things to come from this young man. Hailing from a small town in Malaysia, it was Priscilla Tan's secondary school teacher from SMK Infant Jesus Convent, Johor Bahru, who planted the thought of her becoming an architect one day. With encouragement from her aunt, uncle, and brother, who all graduated from Singapore Polytechnic, Priscilla came to Singapore to take up the Diploma in Architecture. In SP, Priscilla took on leadership roles in the string ensemble and Campus Crusade for Christ. She coped well with school, despite being away from family and friends back home. She valued the independence that the course offered, giving her the chance to train as a professional. Her fondest memory was attending the 10-day Architecture Association UK-Singapore workshop, where she met fellow architecture enthusiasts from all over the world. With a GPA score of 3.946, Priscilla is the recipient of the Chua Chor Tik Gold Medal. She looks forward to pursuing a degree in architecture, with a specific interest in rebuilding houses in disaster zones. A man who literally drew his successful future is an apt description of this year's Tay Eng Soon Gold Medal winner. Armed with the ambition of being an architect or interior designer, Nick Ng Kuo Feng studied building drafting at the ITE before taking the diploma in landscape architecture course in SP. Nick chose to sign on with the police force for a year before Polytechnic to save more money and alleviate the family burden. Despite being a late starter, Nick's talent was soon spotted by his current employer when he was in his second year. Nick's talent for landscape architecture also earned him the post of chairman for his graduation showcase. He graduates with a GPA score of 3.831. Through his journey to success, Nick has remained grateful for the opportunities given to him. He and his course-mates did a landscape design project and donated the income earned to an old folks' home. Nick is now saving up to pursue a degree in landscape architecture in New Zealand or Australia. These top graduates have done Singapore Polytechnic proud, and their journeys will remind others to achieve academic greatness. We wish them the very best in their future endeavours.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony will begin shortly. Please switch off your handphones or put them in silent mode if you haven't done so. We have arranged for official photographers to take photos of all the graduates receiving their diplomas. There's no need to come to the front to take photographs during the ceremony. I will be inviting you to stand when the academic procession enters and leaves the convention hall. Lastly, dear graduates, please ensure that you have your admission ticket and identity card with you before joining the queue to receive the scroll box on the stage. You will be issued with a card log-on ID and password as you leave the stage. Please keep the card as you will need it to place order for your photos. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Our guest speaker, Mr. Lim Yok Lun, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the 50th graduation ceremony of the Singapore Polytechnic. This year's graduation is a very special one for Singapore Polytechnic as we celebrate 150,000 graduates SP has produced over the past 50 years. At this second session, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to graduates from the School of Chemical and Life Sciences. To celebrate this special occasion, we would like you to join us and take a nostalgic walk as we reminisce about our graduates who have passed through the doors of Singapore Polytechnic. We will be screening a video on our graduates with footage from Session 1, where our first SP student presented a memento to our 150,000th graduate. Please sit back and enjoy the video. Just hold on.
invite our first SP student, Mr. Lim Chin Ek, to present a commemorative memento to our 150,000th graduate, Mr. Kenneth Chen. Thank you very much, Mr. Lim.
Ladies and gentlemen, our guest speaker this afternoon is Mr. Lim Yok Lun, General Manager of Coatings Material Business Unit in the Dow Chemical Company for Southeast Asia. Mr. Lim has been in the plastics and coatings industry for the past 16 years. He graduated from Singapore Polytechnic with a diploma in Chemical Process Technology in Polymer Technology option in 1991. He went on to do his advanced diploma in plastics technology, then completed a bachelor degree in marketing from RMIT in 1999, and then an MBA from Macquarie University in 2002. Mr. Lim started his professional career with Hitachi Chemicals in 1994 and then joined Ciba Specialty Chemicals as a technical marketing executive. In the subsequent 11 years with this company, he held various positions and was head of the business unit coatings for Asia Pacific region. Currently, Mr. Lim is with the Dow Chemical Company, where he oversees the coating business. It is now my pleasure to invite Mr. Lim Yok Lun to deliver the graduation address. Mr. Lim, please.
Thank you very much for the kind introduction. Dr. Michael Brown, members of the Board of Governors, Singapore Polytechnic, Mr. Tang Heng Cheong, Principal of Singapore Polytechnic, distinguished guests, parents and graduates, staff of Singapore Polytechnics, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It gives me great pleasure to be here today at the 50th Singapore Polytechnic graduation ceremony. I applaud all graduates and award winners from the School of Chemical and Life Science on your achievement. This must be a proud moment for you and your family, similar to how I felt as a graduate exactly 19 years ago, something which I still have vivid memories about. Today's ceremony marks the end of a significant phase of your life and heralds the beginning of the next phase in the outside world. Instead of fixed timetables, regular assignments, and end-of-semester examinations, as in the polytechnics, in your working life, you will probably be under constant assessment of your performance by your supervisors. And unlike previously, where you can count on the unconditional support of your lecturers, you now have to figure out on your own, especially many of the unwritten rules and expectations, which is fairly common in most organizations. The world outside is also filled with uncertainties, be it natural, economic, political, or social. Nature often reminds us of how fragile our society is. The recent earthquake in China, Haiti, Indonesia, as well as the volcanic eruptions in Iceland are good examples. Entire communities and economies were thrown asunder by forces beyond human control. On the economic front, despite the rosy outlook for Singapore, we are always under the shadow of the United States, an economic giant mired in the doldrums these past few years. Thailand, a one peaceful country favored by Singaporean travelers, is plagued by political turmoil and unrest. In Greece, financial troubles has fanned the flames of social unrest, revealing the weakness in a developed country. Living in an increasingly interdependent world, we can be sure that many of such events will impact us directly or indirectly. Set against a backdrop of terrorism and global pandemic, the world is now facing many unprecedented challenges. Yet, opportunities abound for those with guts and capabilities in the global, regional, and local arenas. Last year, Singapore biomedical manufacturing grew to about 21 billion in output and employ more than 13,000 people. As Asia's leading bioclusters, Singapore is well positioned to help biomedical science companies accelerate their innovations and capitalize on Asia's growth. In the last 2 years alone, global companies such as GlaxoSmithKline, Lonza, Roche, Abbott, 3M, Merck have located many strategic functions in Singapore, including regional headquarters, manufacturing facilities, and R&D centers. Demand for chemicals from basic petrochemicals to specialties and advanced chemicals have been growing rapidly in recent years as Asian economies continue to develop. Output from the chemical clusters stood at $82 billion as reported in 2008. It is the largest contributor to the Singapore manufacturing output at close to 34%. The flagship of the cluster, Jurong Island, is among the world's top 10 petrochemical hubs. New developments are due for completion in the near future, and these include new crackers from ExxonMobil and Shell, and a US $153 million advanced material plant by Mitsui Chemicals, and a €400 million built-up rubber facilities by Lanxess, just to name a few. Numerous opportunities are also available in the environmental sector as Singapore plans to transform itself into a global hydro hub. The water sector alone should see its contributions to the GDP rise from $500 million in 2003 to $1.7 billion in 2015. Jobs for this sector are expected to double to about 11,000. Singapore is an ideal springboard for environmental and water companies looking to tap into the region, hence attracting big names like GE, Siemens, and Veolia. Homegrown companies have also not lost out in the race to globalize, as demonstrated by Hyflux, which operates one of the world's largest membrane-based seawater desalination plants, and also Sembcorp Environmental Management, which is the largest waste management company in Southeast Asia. My question to you, graduates, is, are you prepared to exploit these opportunities in an ever-changing world? Is your ship stocked and fueled in this sea of uncertainties? Which directions are you going to steer your rudder? Do you have what it takes? Only you have the answer. However, I can assure you that your education in Singapore Polytechnic School of Chemical and Life Science play a key role in the holistic preparations, whether physical, mental, emotional, or intellectual. With your diploma, you are perfectly positioned to take advantage of what this modern world has to offer. It is said that graduates are the products of an academic institutions. CLS has done well to mold green and white-eye O-level holders into confident diploma holders such as you, ready to work, ready for work, life, and the world. You should perhaps spend some time reflecting on the differences between your younger self 3 years ago and your current self. You will be pleasantly surprised at the many changes that has taken place, mostly making you a stronger and more capable person. In order to produce first-class graduates, the school cannot simply be a black box with its inner working opaque to everyone. It must base itself on a well-established model of educational excellence, yet been able to adapt and innovate in tune with or even ahead of developments in the outside world. To this end, I'm heartened to know that CLS has adopted an effective approach with strong leadership, efficient management, robust industrial and community links, first-rate teaching, quality supporting services. I know this well because I myself is a product of Singapore Polytechnic, and it had prepared me well during my time. From my personal knowledge, many of the past graduates has excelled in their careers in positions such as business leader in MNCs, renowned technology experts, academic professionals, and successful entrepreneurs. You should be confident to be equally, if not more successful than your seniors. While encouraging its students to excel in their studies, CLS has not forgotten its social responsibility to the community. For example, working closely with the Singapore Heart Foundations for the past 3 years, CLS students have participated in an ongoing project on mapping the health status of low-income residents with the aim of facilitating health interventions by relevant GRCs. The latest enterprise by CLS is the launch of its Nutrition, Health and Wellness Center, in short, NHWC, in April this year. The new NHWC will be managed by CLS students who will participate in Ulu Pandan wellness management programs, health screening, healthy food cooking classes and care consultancies for the elderly are part and parcel of these meaningful collaborations. Not only does this community projects help foster closer ties with society, it also provides a learning opportunity for our students to better understand the situations at grassroots levels. The experience will help instill in our students the sense of compassion to help the less fortunate and to be aware of the social responsibility to contribute back to the society. It is obvious that the School of CLS does not believe in resting on one's laurels. I can see that it strives to encourage students to pit against the best in the field. Besides serving as a benchmark of their capabilities, competitions provide the students with a few of the kind of talents they will be facing in the outside world. Knowing their own strengths and weaknesses is good, but knowing that of the competitors at the same time is even better. Ranging from the Chinese Bridge, the SIFE national competitions, and food design concept competitions to Bayer Young Environmental Envoy Award, CLS students has emerged winner amidst strong competitions. These winners with diverse capability exemplify the ideals of a holistic and multidisciplinary education. It is said that truly precious minerals are never found on the surface of Earth. For the graduates, I believe that the true gems you have unearthed from your polytechnic educations are the positive mindset and never say die attitude. These attributes are the accumulations of your learning journeys in Singapore Polytechnic, for some of which may not have been smooth sailing. Nonetheless, all of you have emerged stronger and more resilient and ready to take on the challenges in the next phase of your life. Technology is progressing at an incredible pace, making your technical knowledge and skill obsolete sooner than you think. In contrast, your mindset and attitude embody elements in creativities, innovations, and enterprise which can serve you well in Polytechnic and beyond. These attributes are well illustrated in the various commercialized products from CLS, such as your very own Made in Singapore, Singapore Romance Perfumes, the XO Kaya, the Polka, Lemon Z Delights, and Adder Flower Tea, many of which has already hit overseas markets. A visit to the Spinovax 2010, a showcase of the SP R&D capabilities revealed the same attribute in novel products such as 100% natural body wash, a flavor-emitting package, and real-time PCR test that can detect 4 serotypes of dengue virus. Very well done indeed. Last but not least, soft skills like critical reasoning, problem solving, teamwork, and communications will go a long way in ensuring your success in the future. You may not even be graded in all of these skills, but you will undoubtedly possess them in your repertoire as they are intimately interwoven into your assignments, projects, and CAAs you took during the 3 years of your polytechnic educations. This year, 2010, seems to be an especially significant year for the School of Chemicals and Life Science. Firstly, the school secured 2 attachment placements for its biomedical science students at the prestigious Harvard Medical School in the US. These 2 lucky students will have the opportunity to immerse themselves in an environment filled with top brains and cutting-edge research. Last year, a Singapore Polytechnic graduates from this school has the distinctions of being the first Polytechnic graduates to gain entry into the School of Dentistry, NUS. This year, the school has its first biomedical science graduates been offered a place at the School of Medicine in NUS. Congratulations to the school and the graduates on these achievements. As a graduate now, it is, however, not to be complacent with what you have already achieved. Instead of viewing the attainment of the diploma as crossing the finishing line of your education journey, I encourage you to see it more as a well-prepared starting towards a lifelong learning. You should take advantage of the strong foundations which the school has prepared you, and also the strong accreditations of the diploma from the CLS for further academic pursuits. In this trend of interdependent economies, it is important to adopt an open mindset towards operating in a cross-cultural environment. The cultural differences between different countries are often being underestimated and insufficiently understood. You need to be able to fully appreciate the uniqueness of each of these markets and gain the right competency so that you can be successful in tapping into the vast opportunities in this fast-growing Asian region especially. I like to end by quoting from The Matrix. As one of the main characters, Morpheus subtly persuaded hero Neo to open his eyes to the real world. I can only show you the door. You are the one that has to work through it. CLS has prepared you to be more than ready. I'm confident that you are now equipped to walk through that door. The future is now in your hands. I extend my heartiest congratulations on the successful completion of your studies at Singapore Polytechnic and wish each of you success in your career and further studies. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lim. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the presentation of diplomas to the graduates. This afternoon, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to 488 graduates from the School of Chemical and Life Sciences. May I now call upon the Director of the School of Chemical and Life Sciences, Dr. Thomas Chai, to present the diplomas. Dr. Chai, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the Diploma in Biomedical Science.
Kerr Anna. Li Peixuan, Ng Yanting, Andrea Tan Zhiying, Andy Lim Tien Rong, Ang Swet Yin, Ang Sing Hao Aristotle, Angela Chua Lee Xia, Bernard Ko Chow Wei, Wei Peng He Clement, Cho Rui Jie, Chu Justin Sam, Chu Wei Xue, Chia Shuling Melissa, Chong Ling Li, Chong Mei Kwan Geraldine, Christabel Alexandra Lim Shihui, Chua Junxian, Emmanuel Farok, Eng Pei Wan, Fu Fangchun Nicholas, Fu Hanrong, Fu Lianjie, Go Su An, Hazliza binti Muhammad Hazli, Ho Xueyan, Jasmine C. Hui Min, Lee Chi Wee Nicholas, Lee Jia Chen Jovia, Lee Lina, Leong Pak Ling, Lo Siti Fiona, Lu Wei Sheng, Lo Im Peng, Mingliana Gaku, 'Gaku' 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 ' Muhammad Rizwan bin Ibrahim, Muhammad Ashraf bin Yahya, Man Hui Ying, Nasiha binti Wahid Saini, Ng Jingting Joanna, Nur Khairiana binti Muhammad Hosaimi, Nur Aini binti Qadis, Nur Faiza binti Abdul Aziz, Nur Haryanti binti Sutaman, Nurul Asmida binti Ithnin, Ong Cindy, Ong Chusiang Jonathan, Pravina Selva Kumar, Paul Wan Yi Justina, Kwek Sijia Merlin, Kwek Wan Ting, Sasha Risa, Xiao Yi Ting, Sim Wei Tiang, Song Ying, Tan Hui Ying Win, Tan Li Ming, Tan Sing Yi Dillis, Tan Yu Guang, Tae Wenmin Genevieve, Teo Wei Ming Sean, Thumb Tiffany, Wong Zirong, Yang Li Chen Cheryl, Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Biotechnology, Cho Ma Min Wai, Yu Mei Lin Athena, Hoi Ka Yen, Rachel Teo Ying, Teo Li Jin Lillian, Tu Hong Kit, Wei Xiaoyang, Adila binti Muhammad Fadali, Ang Shiyun, Ang Xiangyi Daryl, Brian Tan Jin Chuen, Camila Tanda Jaja, Sherry Lee Xueqi, Chu Shijie Carolyn, Chao Zhongheng Xavier, Chung Kai-wen Karen, Diana Shahidayu binti Muhammad Dawood, Dilraj Jayakumar, Ezra Sin Kai-ter, Fong Yiwen Sherlin, Fu Huijuan Kenneth, Gayathiri Sivamoorthiran, Guan Li Bin, Haziq bin Muhammad Nasir, Heng Wei Liang Dominic, Hiroshi Fujishima, Huang Xiaotong, Ismawanti binti Abdul Razak, Jack Un Sihao, Jason Neo Junlong, Jayaraj Somasundram, Jiva Prakash Rao Ramamurthy, Jim Ong Chin Leng, Jolene Ang Hui Yin, Zhong Chuoyang, Kayathiri Anbalagan, Christy Tan Si Ying, Kwek Sien Hong, Kwek Chao Gun, Kwok Peng Seng Royston, Lee Chin Hao, Lee Jinwei William, Lee Kun Cheng, Lee Li Hui Lydia, Lee Rongsen Brian, Liu Weishen Gabriel, Lim Pei Yun Sherilyn, Lim Wan Ting, Lim Chong Chuan Jonathan, Liu Shan Shan, Lo Yingbei Clara, Muhammad Najib bin Juraimi, Ng Ji Hui, Ng Kai Jian, Ng Si Ping, Noh Helfiza Warda binti Muhammad Jamil, Nurul Akila binti Abdul Rahim, Ong Chui Chong Thaddeus, Ong Chi Hao, Priscilla Chua Kai Sian, Ruben Tan Yu Kwan, Sim Sing Yi, Siti Norhayati binti Haliludin, Siti Rafida binti Ruslan, Siti Shakira binti Muhammad, So Yi Hui Shamin, Sutomo, Tan Hongchuan Lester, Tan Ji Jun, Tan Mei Jing, Tan Xiaoyong, Tan Wan Rong, Tang Wei Sheng, Tang Wei Tiang, Teo Li Ting Lisa, Thong Yu Tai, Wang Hai Tao, Yo Ken Yuan Benjamin, Ying Dongling, Zhuang Guoting, Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Chemical Process Technology: Ang Hui Fen, Derek Tan Jing Yang, Janice Tan Wan Lin, Ko Wei Xiang, Li Wei Janet, Li Yanjie, Liang Chenchao Marcus, Ng Chi Bun, Rosdina binti Roslan, Tai Shu Hui, Tan Ching Yi, Tan Tu Li Jacqueline, Tan Tu Ting Doris, Tan Ying Ru Matilda, Teng Yi Ting Karen, Alicia Limasa, Ang Kan Ni Candy, Ang Mei Hun, Ashraf bin Abdul Aziz Karim, Atika Firdaus binti Abdul Nazir, Aoyong Yuk Yi, Ao Kia Hui Celia, Ao Xin Ying Janet, Bai Di Xiang, Bernard Choi Jun Hao, Brenda Lim Xiao Xiang, Cassandra Ong Ti Min, Chao Shi Yun, Cheng Teck Wai, Cheryl Tung Yin Ting, Chiu Chi Feng Brandon, Chia Zhen Wei, Chiam Hui Yin, Chiang Nicole Susanna, Chin Leng Heng, Chung Pei Si, Chung Wei Lang, Cho Jung Heng, Chong Quang Ling,
Chu Hoi Ting Lina,
Chung Hui Lin Wendy, Chua Kok Si Rachel, Chua Mei Xuan, Chua Ming Siu, Chua Yi Min, De Silva Galapathiga Gawin P, Dennis Go Yong Sun, Yi Jing Xian, Elgin Ting Guo Wei, Evelyn Peng Hui Min, Farah Nurina binti Rasiman, Frolin Sin Li Wei, Jillian Gan Li Chen, Go Chiu Rong, Go Chu Zhen, Go Shu Ying, Go Zixin Geraldine, Heng Teck Huat, Ho Suchin Christina, Hong Ting Hui, Hu Jialing, Huang Xiaoqian, Hui Kok Cheong Nicholas, Hung Minh Quang, Ivan Kor Boon Kiet, Jocelyn Lim Jie Yin, Ji Wen Kai, Joanne Ko Tai Sia, Joseph Min Yi, Teo Si Siang, Ko Ying Liang, Kwa Lin Kyong, Lai Jun Kit, Lee Boon Kiet, Lee Eun Hao Aaron, Lee Feng Xian, Lee Jiahui, Lee Mui Swan Cassandra, Lee Shanbei, Lee Wei Tiang Kelvin, Lee Xiang Rui, Lee Yin Rong Terry, Lee Yu Chuan Terence, Lek Hui Ming, Lek Hui Zi, Li Zhen, Liu Jiahui, Lim Bi Chen, Lim Hui Min, Lim Hui Xuan, Lim Hui Yi, Lim Kai Hong, Lim Pei Ti Liana, Lim Shi Hui, Lim Shi Min, Lim Wei Liang, Linus Yeo Ziwen, Liu Zhixiang, Loi Puijiang Dominic, Lo Junjie, Lai Su Mui, Lena Lang Laginal, Muhammad Haikal Fitri bin Muhammad Yusuf, Muhammad Azza bin Jamzuri, Muhammad Andika bin Johari, Muhammad Khaye bin Suhaimi, Neo Sheng Chang, Ng Bun Ping Gervais, Ng Fu Song, Ng Ji Soon, Ng Hong Sheng Alvin, Ng Jin Ying Nigel, Ng Li Ping, Ng Ti Sheng Lexter, Ng Yu Juan, Nur Hamizan bin Nur Halim, Nur Athira binti Suhaimi,
Naraini binti Jasni,
Nur Faradina binti Jamaluddin, Nurjana Banu binti S. Abdul J, O Hao Chi, O Jingni, Ong Jinhua Alex, Ong Nguyen Chin, Ong Siu Gyok, Ong Ying Hui, Parathi Pachaimuthu Y, Pei Hui Ying, Pei Xian Yong, Pei Chiwei Preston, Pek Kim Shan Lewis, Hua Wen Ting Wendy, Kwek Mei Chuen, Rachel Tan Chuen Si, Raymond Shi Rong Sheng, Sarah Cheong Siu Yen, Se Kin Yu, Xia Hui Min Samantha, Si Cheng Wai, Siti Fairuz binti Musta, Siti Faiza binti Abdullah, Siti Nazura binti Ahmad, Siti Nur Elfa binti Johari, So Pang Ching, So Pui Kun, So Yi Ming, Stephanie Ng Su Hui, Su Xiaojia, Tan Cheng Ting, Tan Chun Yi Ronald, Tan Hui Ling, Tan Hui Yi, Tan Jiaqi, Tan Min Wen Brenda, Tan Mui Hun, Tan Po Sia, Tan Se Hao, Tan Wei Liang, Tan Wei Lin, Tan Yen Kwang, Tan Yifang Ethel, Tan Zhen Liang, Tan Zhi Wen, Te Hui Fen, Te Xin Yi Jennifer, Te Wen Hao, Teo Yi Yin, Teo Ren Yu, Teo Yilin Kelly, Te Hui Min, Timothy Lim Wee Xuan, To Cheng Pei, To Pei Wen Karen, To Si Jing, To Zhi Yong, Wan Noor Aisha binti Syed Yusuf, Wee Chun Kiat, Wee Shuli Rina, Wong Chuanjun, Wong Moon Fei Addy, Wong Pei Yi, Wong Wai Xian, Wong Wei Kang Edwin, Wong Zhiwen Zachary, Wu Jiamin, Yap Qi Ming, Yap Yubing, Yi Yi Mei Naomi, Yo Ziyi Benson, Yong Ing Chua, Zayana binti Zakaria, Zhang Zhengyi, Zhang Zhiyuan, Zhao Zhuo, Zheng Fangfang, Zheng Kai, Zhen Zhiyin, Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the post-diploma courses: Chin Kwang-jun, Li Yan-wei, Lo Chi-siu Sharon, Hua Xiu Quan, Siti Aisha binti Ramli, Zhang Qinghong, Dakshinamurti Narantira Kuma, Chi Bi Chun, Ho Guat Sim Marjorie, M.A. Efros Sultana, Teo Cheng Tuan David, Yuan Wai Quan, Rekha Purushothaman, Ying Ka Ling,
Chu Eng Kit,
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the list of graduates from the School of Chemical and Life Sciences for this session. Thank you, Dr. Chai. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present the prizes. May I invite Dr. Michael Edward Brown, member of the Singapore Polytechnic Board of Governors, to present the following prizes. Dr. Brown, please. From the Diploma in Biomedical Science course, the Sysmex Asia Pacific Award, Ju Sin Hui. Receiving the National Heart Center Awards, Muhammad Nufikri bin Jumaat. And Joanna Tang Chư Ting. From the Diploma in Biotechnology course, the Singapore Society for Microbiology and Biotechnology Prize, Mulina. From the Diploma in Chemical Process Technology course, the Singapore Polymer Corporation Award, Alexander Hui Chung Fu. The Proe Engineering Plastic Award and the Shimadzu Asia Pacific Award, Chai Siu Pin. The Kikoman Singapore Award, Elaine Lee Shi Fen. The Singapore Surface Finishing Society Award, Ko Si Lee. The ALS Technichem Award, the Gun Hap Lee Award, the Singapore Food Manufacturers Association Award, and the Tai Hua Food Industries Award, Travis Lim Tien Jiang. The Shimadzu Asia Pacific Award, Lim Yi Wei. The Oil and Color Chemists Association Award, Lo Shi Min. The Fintech Industries Award, Lo Yi Ling. The Plastics and Rubber Institute Singapore Award, Nigel Tan Chiu Shun. The W.R. Grace Award, Ong Shi Jie. The DNV Petroleum Services Award, Xia Xin Yi. The NIRO Award, the Singapore Institute of Food Science and Technology Award, Kam Rinto Scholarship, Geraldine So Siok Peng. The W.R. Grace Award, Jackson Tan Jie Sheng. That concludes the presentation of prizes. Thank you, Dr. Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present medals to our top graduates for excelling in their courses of study. May I invite Mr. Lim Yok Lun, Manager of Coatings Material Business of the Dow Chemical Company for Southeast Asia, to present the medals. Mr. Lim, please. From the Diploma in Biomedical Science course, the Olympus Singapore Silver Medal, the Roche Diagnostics Asia Pacific Award, the SPD ACE Scientific Award, and the Singapore Association for Medical Laboratory Sciences Prize are awarded to Ernest Wong Yong Shun. The following graduate was awarded the Lee Kuan Yew Award at the first session of the graduation ceremony this morning. The Biomed Diagnostics Gold Medal, the Shell Companies in Singapore Prize, the Health Sciences Authority Award, the OCBC Prize, and the Alfred Robert Eddis Prize are also awarded to Desmond Thiam Wei. From the Diploma in Biotechnology course, the Geneset Biotechnologies Silver Medal and the Invitrogen Award are awarded to Thang Jessica Gambino. The Yakult Singapore Gold Medal is awarded to Nazrin binti V.M. Abdul Muttalib. From the Diploma in Chemical Process Technology course, the MegaChem Silver Medal and the Wyeth Nutritionals Singapore Award are given to Koh Yu Rong. The Croda Singapore Gold Medal, the GSK Medicinal Chemistry Award, the Shimadzu Asia Pacific Award, and the Perkin Elmer Book Prize are awarded to Muhammad Shafiq bin Hamid. From the Advanced Diploma in Food Technology course, the Kikoman Singapore Gold Medal Award is awarded to Kwa Li Jun. The Advanced Diploma in Polymer Technology course, the Plastics and Rubber Institute Singapore Gold Medal is awarded to Cheong Yan Kiet. That concludes the presentation of top medals. Thank you, Mr. Lim. Ladies and gentlemen, giving the valedictory speech this afternoon is Mr. Ruben Tan Yu Kwan from the Diploma course in Biotechnology. May I call upon Ruben to deliver the farewell address on behalf of the new graduates. Ruben, please.
A very good afternoon to our guest speaker, Mr. Lim Yok Lun, Board Member, Dr. Michael Edward Brown, Principal, Mr. Tan Hang Cheong, ladies and gentlemen. Aristotle said, "The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet." The fact that we're all here today is testimony to our hard work and perseverance. Today, we savor the fruits of our labor together. The rigorous education system in Singapore Polytechnic makes SP graduates one of the most sought after amongst tertiary students. We are well prepared, whether we wish to further our studies or to secure a rewarding career. I am very proud to be an SP student. Just the other day, I took part in the Young Scientist Symposium 2010, held at the Science Centre. It is an event which brings together students from all the 5 polytechnics to present on their final year projects. Watching the different groups present made me infinitely proud to be a poly grad. The creativity and innovation that I saw in each of their presentations were definitely hallmarks of a polytechnic education. While I was standing there looking at the hard work of the students, I had a sudden flashback. First semester, SAS website, exam results. I had to stifle a laugh. You see, I was one of those who thought that entering a polytechnic would mean a stress-free environment. I thought that I wouldn't have to study very hard and I would still enter university easily. It was only after I checked my exam results on the SAS website that my bubble burst. All C's and D's. You know you really messed up when your parents don't nag, scold, or punish you. My parents' expressionless faces sent me on an intense guilt trip. My classmates had the exact same wake-up call. So I guess it was a blessing in disguise for us. Because it was only after that we started working hard, motivated, and helped each other to do better. The beginning was bitter, but one of the main reasons for it being sweet now is our lecturers. Special mention has to go to our lecturers, who have always been there when we were in need of help. Thank you for putting up with a host of bad habits we students have. At this point, I'd like to mention Mrs. Mark, who taught me immunology in my final semester. During our first lesson with her, she gave us a speech to motivate us to aim for a distinction for her module. She even gave us ice cream coupons from McDonald's as incentives for doing well. You see, this might not be seen as a great act in our materialistic society, but it should matter, because such thoughtfulness comes from the heart. So thank you, Mrs. Mark. Mrs. Mark is one of the many lecturers who have gone beyond the call of duty. Time limits me from listing each and every one of you, but to all you inspiring souls, a very big thank you. One of my pillars of strength throughout these 3 years has been my friends. Thank you, Marcus, Emmanuel, and Jolene, who have always been there for me. Like me, all of you would definitely have a few special people who have helped you along the way. So let's all take this opportunity to thank our friends and family for all the love and support that they have given us. Thank you, lecturers, who have been a beacon of light, guiding us along these 3 years. Once again, graduates of 2010, I'd like to congratulate each and every one of you for getting this far, and I wish you luck in your future endeavors. Shakespeare said, "The world's a stage, and we are but mere players." I say, let's go rock the stage, people!
Thank you, Ruben. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony is now adjourned. May I invite all to stand? Please rise. Yes. The procession groups will now proceed to leave the convention hall. Congratulations. Please join us for the tea reception at the plaza outside the convention center. May I invite parents and guests to leave the convention center first. Have a good day.